Hey guys, it's FuzionTimmy here and welcome back to Shindo Life, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to get a mode, your very first mode, and all you have to do to unlock it and all the basics about it. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and leave a like because it just shows me that you guys support the video and that this helped you out. And let's just get right into it. So basically there's two different types of modes in Shindo Life. There's your Z mode, which you can just put in by like holding Z. And then there is your C mode, which is in your C slot, which you can hold by doing C. Now, the thing about this is if you hold C and then you click the button 2 or 3, you're going to be able to go up in the modes, and you can see the stats on the right begin to go up. You can also be in both the Z and the C mode at the same exact time, but keep in mind it will make your MD bar, which is on the bottom left, drain faster. Which means that being in two different modes will make you stronger if they're both about the equal power. But it's going to make your MD drain faster, which means that you can just completely run out of MD so quickly. So be very, very careful. It's more effective, but only if you play your cards right. It is a very dangerous thing to do. So bloodlines, or what's down here in your C slot, can be unlocked by going to the main menu and spinning. And the Z is found in the sub ability and your mode section. All of these are going to be in your Z section. So these will actually be found by either killing something or finding it somewhere. So you would take M, go to menu, go to sub ability, scroll down to modes. Any of these you'll be able to have in your Z slot. Now I'm going to be teaching you how to get any of these. First thing I recommend, if you're a noob, this is something known as the inner spirit. This is something you don't even have to kill or find. This is something you just have to buy. You just click in it and you just go, oh, okay, I'm going to buy this. You have to be level 500, I think, and I think you have to have like a good amount of money, but it's not that bad. I've actually made videos on how to level up fast and how to get money and stuff like that. So just look at the top right of the screen. You're going to see like a little icon. Click that, and it should have the whole playlist. Or you can go on the channel and you can find it that way. But essentially, the inner spirit actually is not that bad. If I was going to it right now, it gives you 2,000 more stats to all of your stats, which is actually a pretty balanced mode. It's really not that bad. It's not the best, but it's pretty awesome for being only level 500 and getting these kind of stats. So inner spirit is definitely something you're going to grab while you can when you're a lower level. And then worry about trying to get a new mode when you get to about level 7 to 800. That's what I recommend. Now, all these different modes, these are all different modes entirely. I mean, some of these, like, okay, these are tailed spirits. These are all about the same, with just minor differences. But then if you try comparing like a tailed spirit to a cobra spirit awakened, there's going to be a humongous difference. It's going to be totally different things. So they're going to be in different places, different villages, at different times, stuff like that. So first off, I'm going to explain what you need to know here. The rarity means, okay, this said, not this. We're not going to do that. Okay. Let's just say the snail spirit awakened right here. It says 1 out of 40. This is actually a pretty rare item. But it says 1 out of 40, meaning that 1 out of 40 servers will have this. If you were to hop through 40 different servers, only one would end up having this snail spirit awakened. So that means this is a pretty rare item. Now, not everything is this rare, don't worry. Some things are easier than others. Like there's the cloak spirit, which is a pretty good one. Tailed spirits, I think they're about like 1 out of 25 or something like that, 1 out of 30. But I've made videos on how to get all these tailed spirits, except for like I think 2, but the most popular ones we've done, so go look at those on the channel. Essentially what you would do is you would see the rarity and go, okay, that rarity, it's not too hard. Let's just say I'm trying to go for this. This is a 1 out of 16. It's very, very easy. 1 out of 16, and then it says 2:45 a.m/p.m. Yes, this is actual time. This is going to be based off of your actual real life time, not the in-game time. I mean, you're gonna have to be here at actual real life time to come get this item. Now, they're also gonna be in different places, so this is like training grounds. Now, you're probably thinking, okay, well, Timmy, I can really only stay on one server at a time. This is gonna take me days. Well, here's how you make this process a ton faster. So if you go to travel, you're going to notice it says private servers, and you're going to hit teleport, and it's going to ask you to buy this. You can do this. You can go buy, the server game pass, and you can go make your own servers, and you'll be able to make infinite. But there is a free way, and this is what I've been doing, so it obviously works very, very well. If you go to the description and you join our Discord, you'll be able to see that there is a whole entire chat called Codes for Shindo Life, where we have tons of codes that you can put in. And all you have to do is click here and then paste the code and then hit teleport after that. And believe it or not, it's actually going to teleport you to that server. It might take a moment, but it will send you there, and then you're going to be able to just server hop. Now what you want to do is, let's just say there's something that has a rarity of 1 out of 15. You would server hop through as many codes as you can before the time ran out, before it despawns. They normally despawn in about 10 minutes. But you would just server hop multiple times until you eventually found it. And when you find it, congrats. But even when you do find it, you're going to see it in here. Let's just say I was to find this. It's going to ask you to buy it. You're going to need a certain amount of Ryo, which is this up here. And you're going to have to be a certain level. So keep that in mind. Most are going to be level, like I think under level 900. And some, I think, can cost like up to 1 million Ryo. But believe in me, just believe me, it's not that hard to get Ryo. I actually made a video on how to get Ryo very, very easily. So just honestly, go watch that. It's going to help you out a ton. There's actually a couple secret methods that you probably don't know. And that's how I got so rich. And there's ways to get even richer than me if you just try hard enough. So that's the main things you need to know. All of these are going to be found in different locations in different ways. So if you want to find locations for these, you're going to have to look them up yourself. But I will say this, me and Bacon did do tailed spirits and stuff. So if you want to see these tailed spirits or the inner gate spirit, which is another, that's actually a very easy mode. It's one that you don't even have to fight for. It's something you can just find right here in the Ember Village. And I think it's only like a 1 out of 15 chance, something like that. It's very, very easy. So just look on our channel and you'll be able to find those locations. Or look in my Shindo Life playlist. So it's very, very easy. And literally, after that point, all you have to do is just say, okay, I want this. This is the time. This is the rarity. And then look up the location. And then once you know the location, at the time of it spawning, just start searching for it. If it does spawn your server, you're going to see at the top right of the screen. And then whenever it spawns in, you just got to go look for it. So then you grab it and then you buy it. It's very, very simple. It sounds kind of complicated, but trust me, it's not. Now, as for if you're just thinking like, okay, well, what's a C mode? How do I get a C mode? I just explained Z modes. What's a C mode? Well, a C mode is actually known as a bloodline, which you can get in the main menu by going to editing your character and then spinning for different bloodlines. And the stronger the bloodline, the better it is. And basically, there's different rarities. The rarer it is, the better it is, technically. So what you would do, let's just say I have this as Akuma. This is Akuma, it's pretty good. I would hit equipped after I've got it so far, and it's going to let me have the mode. And then the mode itself has a level, and then all I have to do is level that up. Now to check my level, what I could do is I could hold C. And like I said earlier, if you were to hold C and click 2, you can go up a mode. Now if you can't go up a mode, it's going to say at the bottom right, like, hey, you got to be level 250 or something to use this. Something like that. And then you just slowly level it up by doing quests and things with it equipped. You don't actually have to be in it, but as long as you have it down here in your slot, it's going to level up as you do quest. So it's very, very cool, and it's very, very easy to level up as long as you know what you're doing. Like I said, we've made videos on how to level up fast, and we've made videos on how to get Ryo fast. It's very, very easy. So just go watch those. Like I said, it is very, very simple as long as you know what you're doing. So you can get all of this easily. And one thing I will know is if you're trying to do a tailed spirit, which is what I recommend, if you're trying to get like your first real mode, either that or the inner gate spirit, something like that. You want to either go, this is easier, but this is going to pay off more in the long run if you try and get one of these spirits. Now spirits, they're something you have to actually fight, I think most of the time, and they're going to be a boss that spawns, and they're going to have like 3 to 4 million HP. They are very, very strong if you're a noob, so I recommend getting a party, maybe like 3 other people, or at least one OP pro to come help you out, something like that. I'm talking like if you're a new person. I'm guessing you are, so that's why I'm saying like, hey, I'm assuming you can't kill this on your own. So try and go get a friend or two. You can have like, I think 3 friends in a party, and I think you can all get the scroll. So keep that in mind. I wouldn't have more than 3 people with you at a time. That way you can all get the scroll. Unless they have it too, and they just don't care and they just want to help you out. So that's how you would do that. And then you guys kill it, and you'd be able to grab it. And then once you grab it, all you have to do is buy it, like I said, in the menu. So if I was to go and I was to kill, let's say the 10 tails, which is in war mode. This is a special exception. It's actually found in the menu. You go to war mode. And then when you go to the war mode, you're going to be able to see, hey, wait a minute. It says that there is something I can grab here. It's called a 10-tailed spirit. You'd go in there, and after like 1 out of 30 matches, if you kill the 10-tailed spirit, there's a chance for it to drop. And you can click that scroll, and you'd be able to buy it, just like that. It's very, very simple. You just got to be able to afford it, be the right level and requirements, and then just know how to get it. Now, the 10-tailed spirit's actually at all times, but most things are going to have a specific time where they spawn. So that can make things a little bit more annoying, but at least it's in the morning and at night, basically. So, like, let's just say, 2-tailed spirit. It's usually at 11 in the morning and 11 at night, so that means you have 2 different chances throughout the day to go get this. So it's very, very simple as long as you know what you're doing. You can get all of the modes in the game as long as you play your cards right. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be super easy because most of them have, you know, pretty high rarities once you get better at the game. So that means you're going to have to probably take more days to come back and try it again. Or try it different times. Because let me just say this, even though you can, like let's just say it's an easy thing like this, you're almost guaranteed to be able to get an inner gate spirit first try. But now if like you were just trying to get, like let's just say the 10-tailed spirit, good luck. If you're trying to get the snail spirit awakened, good luck. It's going to take you a day or two probably before you even have a shot at getting it. Unless you're lucky. Unless you're lucky. That's the thing. It's all about luck. If you happen to be lucky, you'll be able to get it much, much easier than most. It just depends on your luck and your skill and just how hard you're trying. If you try to do it 2 times in a day, which is the max, you can probably get it in the first day or 2. Really, it's not that hard. It just might take you some time and patience and effort. But you can get every single thing in Shindo Life if you do that. And the same thing goes for like not sub abilities, but like say ninja tools. If you're trying to get some of these, like weapons, consumes, trying to go to sub abilities, get misc section, you're trying to get like, let's just say martial art. Any of these, it all works the same way basically. It's drops. You just gotta get there at certain times, and you have to have private server codes that you can hop through. Private servers make things a lot easier, so like I said, I recommend doing that. But if you're just starting off, use the base mode. But once you get to like level 700, 800, I would recommend starting to try and get other modes that are better. You're gonna have to level them up and get them stronger, but then it pays off in the end. And you're probably gonna find yourself getting a lot of modes over time, whether it's intentionally or unintentionally. You're probably gonna end up getting them. Now, like I said, we've made a bunch of videos showing where to find them and how to level up and all the tutorials you probably need for this kind of stuff. So go check that out. I actually made a whole video that's humongous about how to go get tailed spirits easily. So just go watch that if you need it. And that's really all you need to know. So I hope this helped you out. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I will try my best to respond. But this should have solved all of your questions that you probably have. And it probably helps you out at least a little bit. So if this helped you out, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, join the Fusion Squad, help us get to 50,000 subscribers, and let our name be known throughout the Shindo Life world, and on Roblox anime in general. So, FuzionTimmy, signing out.